Well, I think when I look at Town Bank, we really were started by the community, for the community, and our goal really was to build a great community asset. And to be a great community asset, we have to work every day to improve the community. And so it really was part of the culture before there was a Town Bank. It was part of what we wanted to do and how we wanted to run this company. So it's sort of anchored in our DNA here to do the things we do in the community. Well, I think as I look back over the years, and as a young man, I got involved with the medical school, and Henry Clay Hofbaumer was sort of one of the fathers of the medical school, and I was really young and unable to raise a whole lot of money, but working with those folks, it was incredible how much time and energy they put into building that medical school and how they forced it to work in reality. And it was a real pleasure to be a part of it, but it was really a learning experience for me about how you could mix business with something that was good for the community and the role model that he was in the case of the medical school. Well, I guess in my career I spent about I don't know 40 years coaching youth sports, and doing that for all those years was a real joy to me. How I managed to do it and fit it into my workday, I really don't know when I look back at it, but we used to practice on the field right out here beside our office before that building was over there. But I think dealing with kids, it really gives you a sense of satisfaction, and I look back on those days with great favor. So helping those kids grow up was an important accomplishment for me. Well, I think obviously the youth is important to our future. We have in many cases, unfortunately, a somewhat disproportionate amount of poverty in Hampton Roads, and particularly in our urban cities. And the only way to really ever change that is to have things like the Boys and Girls Club that give them a safe place to go when they come home from school, to have help with things that they need help with, and basically give them some role models to look up to that in many cases it's missing in the lives of a lot of these children. Well, as I think about life being a team sport, it starts with family, but it also goes, for me, they're our extended bank family, and those are all the folks that help me be successful every day. And so all of them, I would say a hearty thank you. Well, I think it is number one, being around people that can be a role model for them, because so often the children are growing up today in poor circumstances. They really don't have a lot of role models in their neighborhood, and I think getting them in the environment that Boys and Girls Club offers, I think it gives them an opportunity to really see how other people do things, and I'm always reminded of a phrase I heard, that we only know the world as we see the world. And I think that whenever I have something I don't understand, I try to apply that, because when you do that, then you begin to see what the other person's viewpoint is. Because everything is shaped by our life's experiences, and those of us that don't have a lot of experience, they just don't have the benefit of that. And so being a part of something that they can get those life experiences that's outside of what goes on in the neighborhood is just critically important to helping develop their overall character and also building their confidence.